but in mine.
Yeah, but if my foot was crossed your way, it's just under.
Our powers combined.
Feet stuff.
All right, ready?
Sure.
Hello and welcome to Hardly Working, the show about life, love, and labor.
And labor. Sorry, go ahead.
Hosted by the couple that works, plays, and stays together.
And stays together.
I'm Kellie, and that's
And
SP.
Wow. It's good to be back in what feels
Like a
new.
decorated podcast studio.
Different. I'm loving it.
I got stuff on the walls, guys. There is stuff on the walls behind me. If you're listening to this podcast via podcasts, you should check us out on YouTube. So you can see how much better my side is than SP's.
Okay, I'm going to give you, we'll post it on social. I'll give you 10 seconds to point out the things that you like in here. I won't count it down, but I will have my hands up. Real quick, show me your favorite parts of your side of the studio.
Well, okay, this is all this. A lot of this stuff is stuff that I've
But
got.
do it good because it's going on social.
All right.
Don't be frantic.
Okay, you said 10 seconds, so.
And
Guys, I've collected a lot of things over the years from different events that I've been so lucky to be a part of, and I now finally get to display them here. Some of my very favorite things are this book, the Sense and Sensibility Hallmark exclusive I got from a Hallmark event, a signed Rick Rubin book. This is very special. It's from my friend Ashley May. It's What Mrs. McGillicuddy Saw. Who's Mrs. McGillicuddy? Me. And then, of course, I love all of my Wicked stuff and anything I get from NBC. So there's my little corner.
in my corner, it has mushrooms.
Yep.
That's it, really. No, we got cool stuff on my side too.
Yeah.
But your side, we just filled it out, baby.
Yeah, I did forget to mention this side because I was so focused on this side of my tarot cards from Hot Topic from the event that I did. You can't see my Agatha All Along tarot cards, but they're up there too. But I just thought it was a fun little touch, especially because we're in spooky season.
Ooh, and you got your classic Minute Maid Loki Miss Minutes deal up there.
From the Loki premiere that I was lucky enough to attend. You
Yeah.
worked it, but I attended.
Good times, good times. Good.
But I love my
times.
little corner. So
Yeah.
if you can find me on the right place and the right time, we now have tarot cards, and you can actually check out all of the things in my corner. I also have a Borderlands mask up top that you cannot see,
Thanks, Ryan.
but the gamer in me will always keep that there.
Even
Thank
though
you.
we're struggling through Borderlands 4 a little bit.
I'd play it again,
Again, we haven't even finished it the first time
and then
yet.
I'd go back to playing it.
Maybe we'll do it tonight.
Sure.
Although I've been playing Hollow Knight, which has been
Which you've loved.
shockingly fun for me because it's also absolutely infuriating. We're going to talk about this later, but I might as well just throw it in now.
Sure.
So we play all of our games, most of them on Xbox. We have a Switch too, but we play almost all of our stuff on Xbox, and we play almost everything exclusively together.
Yeah.
So we have Xbox Game Pass, which is a tremendous value, $20 a month, and it started at like nothing. It was like $2 a month or something. But $20 a month has always been the normal price. And you have access to hundreds of games. Of course, it's kind of like Netflix. You're paying, it used to be $7.99, now maybe it's $12.99, whatever Netflix costs, and you have access to thousands of movies and TV shows,
Yeah.
even though you're only watching a few. But still, I was like, it costs 60, 70, 80 bucks to buy a game. For $20 a month, we're getting access to
Game
a couple
Pass, yeah,
things.
Game Pass.
We'll try things out. Well, they just raised their price by over 30% from $20 a month to $30 a month, which is a large jump in general. That's $120 a year more, Cal, before you give me your fake tears.
But you don't have to buy a game. They now have Hogwarts Legacy on there. They have
That's
all
true.
of the
But we bought
Fire.
Borderlands for like $120 because we got the...
Yeah, we always buy all the Borderlands stuff, and it's not quite Borderlandsy.
It's okay. But all that to say...
Where's Moxie?
Different planet. We saw a picture of her or something, didn't we? I don't remember. No, we saw a version of her and we were like, hello.
No, we didn't.
She looks good in this universe. We saw something, didn't we? Did I dream that?
Yeah.
One of my many Moxie fantasy dreams.
I thought that they were going to take us to Moxie or Tannis, and then
Not yet.
I was like, that is not Moxie
yet.
or Tannis.
Spoilers.
We have Claptrap, but
Yeah, I can't remember. But hey, $10 a month is a significant jump. Even when Netflix or whatever or any streamer increases it, no one's adding $10 to the price at one
know. I
time.
have to
Like
imagine-
that seemed like a big jump.
yeah, but games are different.
I agree. It just I don't know. I thought about canceling. I probably won't.
We should just
But maybe
cancel
we
another
should.
streamer that we don't actually use.
I've already started doing that, and I
and
can't
keep
say
Game
live what
Pass.
streamers I've canceled because then
I
if
know
we work
which,
with them,
I know which one. You
yeah, only because you opened it last night.
I was like, why can't I get here?
Why can't I find? Don't say the show. Whatever it was.
I don't even. Oh, I know what it was.
Yeah,
I found
yeah.
it, but thanks, YouTube.
YouTube is the way to go. I don't know if we've talked about this on the show, but YouTube. Do you remember the streaming wars? Where it was like, people are going to have to choose. Now that Disney Plus is a thing, some people might have to drop Netflix or Hulu and blah, blah, blah. Do you remember all this?
Yeah, and people could only afford one streamer, and we're over here like, we'll take this streamer and this one and this one and this one. And
we're
now we're trying
Oprahing this. You get a streamer. You get a streamer.
I get them all. But now
Yeah.
we're cutting back.
Yeah, because we don't want to pay $1,500 a month
Let's be clear. There's only
for all the streamers.
I was gonna say there's only like 5 shows that I watch, but that is not true.
That is not true. I was
watch
thinking
a
about
lot
that.
I get my money's worth
Oh,
for
yeah.
the streamers
Oh, yeah.
that you pay for.
I just realized, speaking of new studio, I think if your chair starts feeling hot at any point, it's because I put your uplight under your seat, and I don't think I ever moved it. I think it's just illuminating the boot. And by boot, I mean booty, which just felt,
Wow, that looks creepy.
oh, yeah, we'll work that out in post. But anyway, so Game Pass, yada, yada, yada. What were we talking about after that? Oh, streaming wars. YouTube is the one that really won the streaming wars in that I pay like $20 a month almost for YouTube now. And they don't have to make any content. They don't have to have any shows with $1 million budgets, nothing. The content's mostly, if not exclusively made for
Content
free.
creators,
Yeah. And then, we make money off of ads, or, content creators make money that way or through sponsorships, whatever. But like, imagine it's like Netflix, except they don't have to make any movies or TV shows. Obviously, the quality of TV shows and stuff like that on Netflix is huge.
You're not going to get like a Wednesday.
No, but it's
on
interesting because back when they were making shows, they made Cobra Kai.
Stranger Things.
Or Strangers.
Stranger Things.
I don't know what streamer carries Strangers Things, but it seems a little inappropriate.
That's like
a
on My Weird
Skinamax.
Addiction,
We were just talking about My Strange Addiction.
I know.
Someone who fell in love with their car and would do terrible things to it.
I'll get underneath it.
Give it an oil change. Check the dipstick. Put it right in the muffler.
I'm going to leave that right there.
Anyway, YouTube's great. It's a great platform. We love it. Also, I've got a video up there right now. It's officially up. It is ranking every What a Cartoon short turned series, and I'm pretty proud of it. So you can see that on there. I just learned that, well, I didn't just learn, but one of my favorite YouTubers just started putting his videos on Spotify. So now I'm going to have to look into, like, is that something we're doing? Because we're already on Spotify.
Can we put our videos on there?
I'd seen that, but I'm never
weird.
interested in watching a podcast, only listening to a podcast.
Yeah.
For me, personally. I know a lot of people put it on their TVs in the background sometimes, but not me. I like it all in the ear, baby. Put it right in my ear holes.
Ear biscuits.
I just listened to a almost 6-hour YouTube video, just audio
you're
in my
such
ear.
a weirdo.
But it's because I can do so many other things when I have the use of my eyes and my legs.
Sure, I'd rather listen to music.
Ew, who likes music?
I do. Speaking of which,
Hey.
the biggest album of the year just released in my house.
It's a hell of a way to start the biggest album of the year for Kellie.
It broke the record for most streams on Spotify. Like on Spotify, it beat out Amazon Music, Apple Music, all that stuff, and had the new record for most streams for The Fate of Ophelia. We're of course talking about Taylor Swift and The Life of a Showgirl, which is really polarizing right now. Some people really love it.
Yeah.
Some people really don't like it. Some people are saying that there's racist undertones, which I just heard about recently. And I was like, wait, what?
I mean, I felt that way about her music forever.
No, you didn't. No. No. I'm not going to defend it. I think it's a bop. I like this album. It's very reminiscent of like her Fearless album and also her Speak Now album, like just very boppy, not quite like Reputation or Torture Poets Primary, which I think a lot of people were thinking it would be that, but I really like it. I think it's very fun. I went and saw it in theaters with Ashley May and Bethany. Pardon me. And yeah.
They're going to be so happy to get their shout out. And they're like, there's a big burp in the middle.
No. I have to keep some songs from Brooklyn because it's a little bit more mature. We've definitely grown up with Taylor.
Yeah.
We're all in our 30s now.
Would you show her all the album?
No, I would not.
Yeah.
Father figure.
You really seamlessly integrated that song title.
I would not father figure.
That's funny. Well, plenty more about Taylor coming up later in the show, so I'll save some of my my thoughts there until we get at it. But a few things we did this week. We had to record early last week because we were on the road like all week long, starting with a little trip with Bumble to Seattle, Washington.
Oh, yeah, I think we talked about that I was going to Seattle.
That you were going, yeah, but
we did it.
Monday. We did it, guys.
We went to Seattle. We worked with Delta. We did a fun activation. We had a blast.
Turns out it rains in Seattle.
Yeah.
Which I feel like we should have known. I just remembered the last unpopular opinion is that the weather in Seattle isn't really that bad.
No.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, it's bad.
And it wasn't bad until we had to leave to set up, and then it started raining. Yeah, but big crocodile tears.
Yeah,
big,
that's okay.
Thick boys.
We got to go to Pike's Place Market, which you've never been to, so that was fun to take you there.
We tried a mediocre.
Yeah, we got a recommendation for something,
place.
And it was not great.
I'm not gonna say what it was because I know the two titles, but I can't remember which was which.
Same. But it was. I think no, we didn't talk about this. It was funny though. We did the original Starbucks started in Pike's Place Market.
Yeah.
And we walked past it and SP was like, "What's this line for? Do you want to get in line? What's it?"
I didn't ask you. There's no world in which I'd be like, "Hey, big line, you want to get in it?"
What's this line for? Should we get in it?
Should we get in it?
And I was like, "Oh, this is the original Starbucks." He's like, "It is. It's here." And I was like, "Yeah, I know
knew
something
it was in
you don't."
Seattle. I just didn't know it was in the same Pikes
Place Market.
I didn't know.
Which, if you've never been to Pike's Place Market, it's like a farmer's market all the time. They have a big flower market section. You can get fresh seafood, fresh fruit, vegetables, all that stuff. It's all kind of there. And then they have some storefronts that you can go and like shop and do stuff. But it's a lot of like fresh food, like I said, like a farmer's market. So it's very fun.
Yeah, that's the first time I'd been there. It's my first time to Seattle, period.
Yeah, you didn't even get to see the Space Needle, which I didn't even think about trying to figure out how to take you there. But
was that not next to the first Starbucks?
The Space Needle? No, it's the very tall building that's kind of
I know what
round.
it is.
And it was
yeah. I've seen it in Vegas. Same diff.
No.
Let's be honest, though.
I think I've been up into the Space Needle.
Tall building? Do we need to see a tall building? That might have been cool when they built it.
I don't know. Does one need to see a tall building? Does one need to see the Eiffel Tower or Big Ben?
Is it not?
Is it not a tall building?
Big Ben seems fancy because it's got a clock on it and it's all foreign.
Fine.
Well, also, it was like getting renovated.
Yeah, but the second time it wasn't.
Okay, but the first time I ever saw it,
you like, wow, that's huge?
When Owen Wilson and Jackie Chan were fighting in it at the end of Shanghai Nights, it's pretty impressive. It's a big clock.
Yeah, big clock.
Shout out to either Shanghai Noon or Shanghai Nights. I don't remember which. I just like Jackie Chan comedies. Rush Hour 1, 2, and 3. Really just one. Anything with Jackie Chan and a partner.
Man, too bad Jackie Chan and Jim Carrey never did anything because you would just like
oh my
die.
Gosh.
This is your plug to do something now.
Yeah. Ace Ventura 3 with Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
As like short round kind of deal from Indiana Jones. That dude.
Two different people.
Yeah, I'm saying that type of character.
Got it.
Like the wacky sidekick, which probably not what short round was, but I never saw Indiana Jones, so I wouldn't know.
You haven't seen that Indiana Jones.
I saw the most recent one.
Dial of Destiny, which wasn't great.
Which may have been a weird place to start the quadrilogy.
You saw the fourth one with me with Shia LaBeouf.
Not quad. It's more than 4, isn't it?
No, it's only 4. It's 5. Sorry.
What's 5? What's the word? Octo? No, that's 8. Hexa? 9.
Like a pentagon? Pentagonal?
The penultimate series. Thank you.
You're welcome. But you saw that. You saw the Crystal Skull.
Dial of Depression. No, I didn't see Crystal Skull.
I'm pretty sure you did because you were like aliens, and then later on I was like, oh, that makes more sense now that I've watched a million episodes of
Different Boy.
Ancient Alien. No.
I was there for the second half when we watched Ancient Aliens. I've never seen.
I thought we watched it again because I was like, I should watch it again now that I have an understanding because I've watched a million episodes of Ancient Aliens with you.
If you know me, you know I would have been like, we could do that.
And I've also made you watch.
Or we could go to YouTube and just watch a version like that where it explains it.
True, we should do that. We haven't done that yet. And I think fun. I made you watch one of the OG ones. You may have fallen asleep with it.
Different Boy.
No. I'm not thinking about a different boy. I'm literally thinking about the man who was like, I don't like Indiana Jones. And I was like, you should watch
and your
this
solution
with me,
was like, I'm going to force him to do
because
this.
you said, I've never watched it before.
That's because I haven't.
Yeah, but I like Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
And so I'm pretty sure that we've watched it, pieces of it together.
No.
Okay, you don't watch anything. You haven't seen Wicked, even though you've been in it twice with me. You haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters.
No,
You've
no,
watched it a million
no.
times.
I did watch like 20-30% of an episode of Velma this week, so can't say I don't watch anything.
Oh my goodness!
That show started weird. It's already been canceled, but better than I thought it was going to be.
It.
But
I'll
it
finish
is.
it. And then be sad when it's over.
It was overtly like pushing the lines. Like the first scene has a bunch of not even implied
funny.
nudity, but like
no, it's an adult show.
Yeah. And I'm no prude or anything, but it was definitely meant to be like,
yeah,
this is who we're gonna be. And I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
that's what it takes to get me.
So South Park is too.
To focus. New episodes coming out soon.
Great.
Yeah,
that was a lot of time on Indiana Jones and different things. Sorry,
all that to say,
everybody.
we went to Seattle with Delta.
Oh yes, that's where
postcard activation turned out great. We were right on the pier over there. I guess it's called the pier. Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, we were Pier 65.
Yes, we were. It was awesome. Right next to the Ferris wheel.
It was great.
Yeah, honestly, we had a great time. I had a panic attack, not in Seattle, and I wouldn't call it a panic attack. It was more like an anxiety attack.
Yeah.
I'm still learning the difference, but I had a quick turnaround. We flew out on Tuesday for Seattle.
Yes.
We landed back home on Wednesday at LAX.
About 2.
And then I took off from Burbank that same night on Wednesday to go to Vegas for
about
a gig.
8.
I think I had a 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. flight.
I don't know, but something like that.
And in the middle of those 2 flights, I was like,
he shut down for like 3 hours. I was like, I'm going to give you some space.
Yeah,
I
it was
love
weird.
you.
It was weird.
But you don't need me to ask you a crap ton of questions. So.
Sometimes this happens to me when I have too many things back to back or close together. And this was a weird one because like the first gig was your gig.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was there and all that stuff, but like I didn't feel the pressure of performing other than what I normally do, which is like just be myself in the photo booth.
Yeah.
But there was something that happened between then those 2 time periods where I shut down. We made it through. That's all that matters. Where I ended up going was Las Vegas.
Yes.
For I think maybe my 3rd Kia Cash Bash.
Kia Cash Bash, baby.
Kia, love
what do
the
you
company.
do at Kia Cash Bash?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe just give away $1.2 million. We could do that.
Are you allowed to share that information?
I didn't sign anything. I posted it on Instagram, so hopefully. But we gave away over $1 million to their top salespeople.
People
very,
that
very
work
cool,
the
very
hardest.
fun. We were at the Speedway in Las Vegas, and that was fun. I've only been there one other time. It was the first time I opened for Fall Out Boy out there.
Yeah.
It was 116 degrees that year, so it was much better at like 80 or probably like 90 this year. But it was a great time. It is a blast, and who knows? We might end up buying a little Kia after this. Not a sponsor, but kind of a sponsor. They did pay me, but not to talk about them.
Not like that, yeah.
So we shall see. That was fun. You look nervous.
I don't know.
Deal.
I was going to say, though, the interesting part of that event, SP didn't get to do this, but he was out there with his buddy Corey.
Oh,
and the way that they wanted, Corey was kind of hosting, SP was kind of side hosting and helping with music.
Yeah, I was like sidekick co-hosting, but also there's 100 people who are picking off the wall, and each of them has a unique song for them. So it's a lot of juggling that I'm doing that while Corey hosts. It's a 2-person job for sure.
But the way that they wanted Corey to arrive at this event was in a race car with a race car driver.
Some like luxury motor car, yeah. And they just like spun him out and did a bunch of donuts and then drove him up to like walk everybody over to the stage, like, follow me.
He's like, poor guy.
And well, like we were pumped, but we were also like, what happens if you get out and you're like, I'm gonna vomit?
It's a new step in.
I guess I was like, I could probably figure it out. I was here for rehearsal, but I was like, Corey, you're gonna have to do the music. He's like, I don't know where any of your music is. Like, I don't know where the key point. I don't know whose song is whose. I was like, yeah, we're gonna have to get through it, and we did. He did a rock star job as always. Totally fine, true professional. It was good times.
Love it.
And that's kind of it for catching up with the week.
We have a break this week, which has been truly like just so nice. I've been sick, which you all have known. I am finally just about over it. And how grateful am I? Because I am tired of being sick, but I am grateful to have a week off before we jump back into holiday season, which I'm learning. October seems to be my slow month, and I'll take it.
Hey, that's a good thing. I got stuff coming up.
I don't like that my foot's in your thing. Sorry. It's in your shot. I don't like it. Okay.
I do. I got some stuff coming up, but we'll talk more about that as we go. We've already hit some stories, some different things. You want to jump into some questions?
Always.
All right. I'm going to give you a few options. You tell me where you want to start. First one. What's a common fact that science has already debunked, but people still believe in?
The earth is round.
Oh, you want to just do that, or you want to hear a couple different options?
I don't care. I was just giving a lot of people
Your
believe
belief?
the earth is flat. No, I don't believe
Kellie
that.
believes it. She's a flat earther. For those who didn't grow up privileged, what's something that you thought was a luxury when you were a kid?
The ice cream truck. Next question.
That kind of was a luxury, though.
Yeah.
You'd have to hear it. You'd have to go find some money from a parent, and you'd have to get it.
It was the finding money and hoping that we would
That's
be able
the
to get
luxury
ice
part.
cream. That was the luxury part.
Last one. Which word or phrase did you misunderstand as a kid? I like all these. And I still have the one
fail swoop. One foul swoop.
All right, we'll wait on that because I know
okay.
you've got a few. And
I'm bad at that.
I probably have a few for you
Shut
that I
it.
could tell you.
I'm bad at that. Okay, let's start with the first one. What are some things, some scientifically proven things that people still don't believe? People believe the world is flat. It is not. It is round. Literally, we have pictures.
But every picture,
from
it's
the
just
sky,
flat.
From the space.
From the space?
Yeah, they're round planets, buddies.
They look like circles.
All right, what else?
This one was
COVID's
huge. Real. Yep, that's true as well. This was huge growing up. In fact, I don't feel like this got debunked until kind of recently. The idea that everyone eats about 8 spiders in their lifetime while they sleep.
Yeah.
Why did we all just believe it?
Because that was the way that people got us to close our mouths when sleeping.
You don't have control over that, though. When you're asleep, your mouth's just doing its thing.
I do not sleep with my mouth open.
That's because you sleep in a little teeny ball covered in sheets where nothing could be open. I think your hands are so close to your jaw that it just keeps your mouth closed.
You have to know, one of my greatest fears
is
in this
spiders
life.
in your mouth. I know.
No.
I know.
Is a bug in my ear.
You know what? Give me some credit. That wasn't that far off. Only about a couple inches from your mouth to your ear.
I feel like we've all eaten bugs. On accident or on purpose, but you've probably eaten
we
a
worked
cricket.
in ministry. We've probably eaten them on purpose.
Yeah, I haven't, but you probably have.
I have not.
Not a cricket ever? Covered in anything?
No, because I didn't go on mission trips where you're
you
like,
can get
it's
those
like
in
popcorn.
like Big Bear.
Yeah, but I'm also not a mountain person. I'm a civilized human who doesn't need to go to Big Bear to eat bugs.
Well, I never have. I just know that they're there.
Yeah.
You couldn't pay me enough money. Are you kidding me? Have you met me?
I have. Yeah, she's not a bug eater.
No, I'm not gonna eat bugs. But I know that throughout our lifetime we probably have, because bugs are small and food is food and it happens. Okay. Also, it is, but I like to flip my hair up when I sleep on, because I don't like it on my neck. So it sits up on my pillow. My pillow. And then I always
there's one. Pillow. Go ahead.
I always pull my hair down just ever so slightly in whatever ear is open, or put the sheet up.
Cute earrings, by the way.
Thank you. They're glow in the dark.
Cat moons.
Cat moons.
Or like crescent moons with a cat on them.
I'm very much in October season. Look,
Spooky
I'm even
season,
wearing
baby.
orange underneath my sweater.
It was very flattering.
Anyway.
Who were we talking to? Was it Shim the other day when I was like, I've got one of these water bottles where the
yes.
It's a hard plastic.
Because I freaked you out.
Yeah.
Because I saw a TikTok where there's a spider and
what kind of water bottle is it?
a Stanley.
It's a Stanley, but not with a handle. It's got a handle on the top.
Yeah, it's a Stanley.
But it has
it's a quencher,
flip
a
up,
water quencher.
It has a flip up plastic straw thing. And Kellie was like, spiders are gonna crawl into it in the middle of the night. I'm gonna take a sip and I'm gonna inhale a spider. And I was like, that's so stupid. And now I can't sleep with it open anymore. Now I have to close it all the time.
Yeah.
So thanks for putting that fear.
Spiders are our friends. Gwendolyn. They're all Gwendolyn. They're all Gwen. Gwenny.
Not Glenn, though.
No, Gwen.
Yeah.
Gwenny. Gwendolyn.
You may have said Glenn. Screw Gwendolyn.
No, Gwen.
Yeah, Gwen.
The W.
Yeah, we got a great little teeny tiny spider. Think of like a fruit fly or a gnat.
Think of the tip of a ballpoint pen, the tip of a pin that you'd put in a map.
A ballpoint pin?
That's two different things. It's a ballpoint pen. See, look.
We're not even on the question where you've misunderstood stuff.
Think about, I couldn't remember the name of it, a pin that you'd put in a map. It's like the top of that pin, that is the size of the spider.
You think
a pin,
the pointy part of a pin?
No, the red or the white part of the pin that you put in a map.
Like a push pin.
But not quite a push pin. Think of the ones that are little balls.
Like a dot.
Yeah. You don't know, but they all know.
You know, I thought my fruit fly illustration was probably close enough. You think it's bigger than that?
Yes.
Look.
I think it's the size of the round part at the end of those pins that
Are
you put into
including the
maps.
leg? Are you including the legs?
No, I'm including just the
Just the bowdy?
the what?
The bowdy?
Get out of here.
Anyway,
Gwendolyn
listen, we have
is
a little
catching all the
spider
mosquitoes.
that lives underneath our front door light, and it just lives on the wall.
What you should
It catches
know.
every single. It's got like 1,500 bugs in there. I was
What-
like, we cannot move her.
It's not that many. But what you need to know is that SP has been doing in February
Okay.
of this year.
Not sure where this is going.
We went to Arrowhead.
That's not true at all. It's the end of April, beginning of May.
End of April, we went. I thought it was February. We went to Arrowhead, and there was a large spider. I don't know if I can curse on this podcast.
Do whatever you want.
There's a large ass spider in the tub. All right, like huge.
It was
Huge.
very big.
It was really big. Like I'm not exaggerating.
Like look at the palm of your hand.
With its arms stretched out.
Double it.
It was that. It was
No, it was a little bit smaller than the palm of a normal person's hand.
It was very big, and it was downstairs. And I went down to brush my teeth and
Do you
thought
wanna
about
see it?
taking.
Should I show it to you right now while we talk about it?
Sure. I was thinking about taking a bath again, and then I saw the spider, and I freaked out
Because it was in the bathtub.
because it was in the bathtub that I had taken a bath in the day before. Anyways, really freaked out about it. And then, of course, we were sitting there like, how do we get this out? What do we do? How did it even get in here? And what do we do? Anyways, after that experience.
What are these spiders? When I type in spider on my phone, other spiders show up?
What's that spider?
I don't know.
Where is the wall?
Oh, May 1st. That's your boy right there. I'm going to camera.
It's a big spider. It's huge.
And that's after we
Killed it, sprayed it.
yeah.
Poor guy. He couldn't even get up the side of the tub. He just accidentally
It
got
was
in there.
sad. Yeah.
And then we should have known. We could have just like put him in a cup or something and taken him outside. We were just too freaked out.
It was a lot. It was an American funnel web spider.
Guys, we were in the mountains.
Looks a lot like a grass spider or a giant house spider.
Yeah. All that to say, after that instance, SP started doing a lot of research on spiders to
it
try
just
to look.
kind of
'cause that was
organically
a
happened.
funnel web spider. Actually,
Yeah.
it's an American funnel web spider.
What did I
Not
say?
to be confused. I don't know with the Australian funnel web spiders that are dangerous.
Yes.
So don't be friends with the ones in Australia, but the ones here are friendly and totally fine. We did not know that at the time. There's only 3 spiders
That
here
are
in the United
medically
States that you should.
3 spiders that
In
are medically
California.
significant in California. Black widow, brown recluse,
and brown widow.
brown widow.
That's it. All
Yes.
3.
The widows basically look the same. If you've seen a black widow, just different color, it's very unique,
But anyway,
very aggressive looking.
we've
The
done-
recluses are tricky to spot.
and they will
That's
kill
what
you.
I have been
You've
bitten
been bit by a
on my
recluse.
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bad time and a story for a different day.
Yeah. But all that to say, he started doing a lot of research. So now we know a lot more about spiders and are less scared of them. And so when Gwendolyn set up shop outside our house underneath our light, I kept
big
going,
deal.
look, there's a spider. And you were like, no. It was because of the web. And you were like, no. And every day I was like, I think it's getting bigger. I think it's getting bigger. And then finally you were like, babe, it's getting bigger. Look at all the things. I was like,
I truly couldn't really see
every
it.
day. Yeah. But now it's just Gwendolyn. We say, hey,
It's
Gwen.
awesome.
Hey, Gwenny.
Yeah, I also just, I mean, this is really riveting talk, but I also did just put a spider outside from the studio today because I just feel like it's good karma now.
You also put a spider outside that was in between our gate and our door the other day, and you were like, what's the problem? And I was like, you don't understand. It's in the in
jumping
between.
spider?
No, it was a bigger spider, remember?
No.
It was a couple.
Oh,
maybe-
I do remember that. Yeah.
But we're in the business of saving spiders unless it's a black widow or a recluse, in which case we're killing that sucker.
Bye.
Not going to let anyone else do that. Get bit by that.
No, because spoiler alert, I was at a summer camp when I found out that I had the bite because I couldn't hold my hand down anymore because it was throbbing so bad, and it was a
He became an
very
example.
painful and absolutely disgusting process
Yep.
of getting all of the gallons of pus out of my hand from this spider bite
Gross.
as they jammed
Babe.
like a little stick into it.
Gross.
It was
So don't get bit by a
what's
recluse.
that word when like tissue starts to die like necro or
Necrosis.
Yeah, that's what happened on my hand. Still there.
I can see it.
Good times.
But he's
Good
alive,
times.
so we're good to go.
You know what? I think that's all I needed for that question.
Sure.
I mean, there's good stuff, but that was
All
more
right.
fun than I wanted. And obviously, you have to know where I'm going with the next one. We'll do 2, and this will be the next one. You've already given me so many pillows.
One foul
and
swoop. But I that is not a phrase that I'm saying wrong. It's just a word that my parents say weirdly. And so I also say, it's my mom. She says pillow.
Yeah, that's...
I know that it's wrong.
It's not quite the heart of the question because milk and pillow and all those things.
Some people say...
Miracle.
Yeah, you say that wrong.
Did I say it right this time or
No.
wrong? Miracle.
You say miracle. It's a miracle.
I mean a miracle.
It's a miracle.
Miracle.
A miracle.
Shout out to Greg Scott. Miracle.
Anyways.
This is not like pronouncing it wrong. It's like a word or a phrase that you just assumed meant something and it didn't. Okay. For example, this person, a story on the 6 o'clock news talked about guerrilla warfare being waged in Colombia.
Oh, and they thought it was like gorillas fighting each other?
I had an image of huge apes with machine guns fighting against men.
Not quite.
It sounds awesome.
But that is what's that movie called? Planet of the Apes. That's what you're looking for.
That's guerrilla. That's
guerrilla warfare.
Yeah, that's ape warfare.
Yeah.
With side guest of gorilla. I don't know. Another one. This person thought penultimate meant the last. I thought penultimate meant like the best version of something.
And what does it mean?
I actually am not feeling very confident about defining the word right now. Does it not mean?
I don't know. You're asking the wrong person. What does penultimate
mean? Beep, boop, boop, boop. Research.
Last, but one in a series of things. Second last. The penultimate chapter of the book. Last.
It's the second to last.
Oh, yeah. Last but one. So the second to
Yes,
last.
which is why this person responded by saying, you're the second to last person to post that on this thread.
But
I remember telling my uncle that I had no contraception of time.
Yeah. Weirdo.
This person thought the phrase, it takes one to know one, was actually, it takes one to...
No, Juan.
To yes or no. One. That's, I don't know how you could
you're pretty,
mess that up. This is one of my favorites. Yeah, at least you're pretty. It's one of my favorites. I thought a prostitute was an orphan. Who knows how that, got stuck in the brain, but there's sometimes when that happens.
Sure.
I tore my shoulder.
Yes.
The labrum of my shoulder. It's the inside disc of cartilage. And once I got that diagnosis, I was like 16 or 17, and I was driving home with my mom. She was driving because I was a child, and I was on the phone, and I told someone, I was like,
my labia.
I tore my labia, and my mom was like, Patrick.
Your labrum.
I was like, what? To be fair, I also tore my labia. Cavalry, Calvary, and Calgary. Because people don't enunciate, I grew up very confused about Jesus, horses, and Canada.
That's hysterical.
I misheard this till I was in my 40s, says this person. Paratrooper. I had never seen it in printing. I thought it was parrot trooper.
A parrot trooper.
As in a parrot.
That's a trooper.
Not so bad. All right. Those are some of my favorites. You're looking at me like
no,
I'm holding out on you.
I was maybe thinking you were going to make fun of me for things that I say wrong.
If there's one thing I don't do is publicly make fun of you for doing or saying things wrong. What did Shim say the other day? She was like, oh, is it like that bit where you guys are harsh with each other? I was like, oh, I guess we do that.
Yeah, but we just love each other.
It's so funny because when we you got me really good. It was really funny. We never did that in our first few years.
No. Now we just live there.
Yeah. Love you.
Mean it.
Bye. All right. Now it's up to you. We're over halfway through the show, so I'm down to jump into stories. There's a ton of them. But I have been putting off this one, Men in Happy Marriages. What's a skill that you would teach other men?
You go for it.
Are you sure?
Give me your top.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because we could jump right into stories and save this.
No.
All right. The question is, men in happy marriages, what is one thing or skill you would teach other men to have good relationships as well? I'll weigh in on some of these, and I would love for you to weigh in on them, please. First, patience and the ability to listen, not just hear.
Yeah.
I'll have to sort through some of these. Everyone says communication.
Yeah.
You and I have always been comprehension.
Yeah. It's not just about communicating. It's, do you understand what that person is trying to tell you?
Totally.
There's a difference.
Next one. It's never you versus your wife. It's you and your wife versus the problem. Yeah, you're always on the same team.
When he succeeds, she succeeds. We succeed. When she succeeds, we succeed. We all succeed when the other succeeds. It's great.
It's been a motto. So, part of that's always been a motto in our house forever. You know, the one with all the words in it.
With the succeeding.
Yeah. You know.
The you or me. It's good.
There is not, quote, women's work and, quote, men's work at home. There's just stuff that needs to get done for your home to be nice and comfortable.
Yep. Thanks for doing the laundry.
You're welcome.
And the dishes most of the time.
Yeah, thanks
I will make the dinner.
Yeah. It's about all she does.
And the shopping. And the decorating.
We have fallen into certain things that we do. You like shopping. There's something about the rhythm and routine of laundry that I don't mind probably as much as you might. So I don't know. It works out. But yeah, you know, you and I are almost always the type of people where we're like, if something has to get done.
Yeah, we're going to do it.
Yeah.
Whatever that looks like.
Sometimes we leave it to see if the other person will pick it up.
There are certain things that each of us do.
Yeah.
That like we've taken responsibility for. And so I just kind of assume, but then there are things that we share. Trash is one of those things. Recycle. I take out the recycle bin a lot.
Only if you're walking to the car.
Yeah. Well,
because our trash is like a half mile away.
Yeah.
All right.
Same for you.
That's true, but I do take out a lot of trash.
You do. It's normally heavy.
And I'm the only one who puts a new bag in.
Yes.
I don't think you know how to do that.
I do.
I taught Brooklyn the other day.
I know how to do
There's
it.
no way she'd do it right, though.
No, hell no. She's
No
not
way.
allowed.
She's too smart. She's like, if I mess it up so many times, he'll ask me to. He won't ask me to do it. She's gonna
rip a hole in it and be like, "Oops, sorry."
That was so funny.
Oh my gosh.
All right, here's a few rapid fire ones. Tell me what you think. Avoid keeping score.
Yeah, score of what?
I mean, it could be anything.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I did this. You haven't done something.
Don't keep score.
Yeah. Pull your weight. We just talked about that. What'd you say?
I said or time.
Don't
track of time.
Oh. If you wouldn't say it or do it with your spouse standing next to you, don't do it.
Okay.
Sure. Don't stop dating. That's a weird one that,
yeah.
I don't know. When you're a kid, you think dating happens just during dating, not when you're married.
Yeah, but you still got to date your spouse.
Yeah. What are you supposed to do? Date for like a year or two, and then for the remaining decades of your life, just do nothing? Doesn't make a lot of sense.
Doesn't make any sense at all.
Be ready for seasons where each of you will have to step up more than the other. I think we've been living through that lately. I think you've really stepped up lately this past year. And I think since August, we've kind of flipped, and not August, maybe before that too, like kind of when you really started getting into your books. So like May, like you really needed to take a step back. And I feel like I was able to take a step back from my stuff and take steps into more of the other stuff.
You said the word stuff a lot.
Yeah.
But sure.
No, I mean like.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've been like working more?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Like
it's not just that. I know I was saying stuff all the time. But I mean, it's a combination of professional and business stuff.
Yeah.
But also at home, parenting, marriage, couples, all that stuff, household stuff.
Yeah.
And it's weird because I think it is kind of a pendulum for us, is that it really does swing from side to side. Sometimes there's seasons where you're doing more. Sometimes there's seasons where I'm doing more. And then in smaller increments of time where it swings to the middle, we're both kind of like happy and healthy and doing it together. But I think that's true. Like I feel like experiencing the seasons of going back and forth with that.
Yeah. And I think that's normal and good and healthy.
Don't get complacent. That's a huge one.
Yeah.
Schedule check-ins or family meetings. We don't do that, but we check in.
Just talk all the time.
A lot. How about this? Don't talk about your partner on social media, especially if it's negative. Seems obvious.
Yeah. I don't think I have anything negative to say about you.
But I also don't think you...
I tell it to your face.
I mean, that's true. We're literally doing a podcast together. So I think that is like, of course, we talk about each other. Yeah. Because we're always doing that.
Okay, give me like 2 more and then...
Perfect. Here's one of my favorites. Acknowledge mistakes and apologize for them sincerely. It's fine to be wrong, but you have to own it and you have to fix it. If your pride makes you die on a hill, you'll still be dead, just on a hill that no one else cares about anyway, or you wouldn't have had to die there.
Yeah, you live by that. You always say, my mom used to tell me, is that the hill you want to die on?
My mom would say, you have to ask yourself this question. Is this the hill I want to die on?
9 times out of 10, the answer is no.
Yeah, I mean, even more so. But
9.5 times.
I don't know where I got the ability to quickly and thoughtfully apologize.
You're really good at it.
But that is definitely a strength that I have in our relationship.
I can.
You can.
just takes me more time than you. You can do it very quickly. I need the time to cool down or to process through or to be okay first, and then I can apologize. I don't like apologizing when I feel wronged.
Yeah, no one does.
Anyway, yeah, but you're really good at it. You're like, yeah, my feelings are hurt, but like I'm gonna apologize to you, and I'm like, my feelings are hurt, and I don't want to look at you.
To be fair,
Which doesn't happen very often. But
that's the first thing I was going to say. That none of this happens very often. But the flip side is, I'm not sure that I'm great at apologizing in general, or if I'm just great at apologizing to you and to Brooklyn, like the people that are really close to me that I care about, because I know who you are. I know who Brooklyn is. I know the nature of our relationship. I know that whatever's happening now is not indicative of everything, and it's not worth dying on a hill for. Just about anything is not worth dying on a hill for when it comes to you and Brooklyn. And so I think it's easier for me, knowing how much I love and care about you guys, to be able to put, you could call it my needs or what I think is fair or right and wrong. It's easier to put that aside because I know where this ends.
Yeah.
This never ends in a breakup. This never ends in me not being our kid's dad. Like, it always ends in us all being a family unit. So am I going to be the one who's keeping us from getting to that destination because of my ego? Or am I going to, this is also true, I think through a lot more stuff more frequently than you do. And I would attribute that not only to being wired differently, but also you just are able to enjoy things like watching TV shows or playing on your iPad much more easily than I am.
Yeah.
So I have a lot more time not doing that. So I'm often thinking about those things.
Yeah.
All that to say, I think it might be more that I just know you and Brooklyn, and I know what y'all need.
Thanks, babe.
And I can't handle being in tension. So
That's true.
That's
so
a big part of it.
Well,
Let's jump into some stories. You want to know why?
it's about Taylor Swift.
That's true. And also, there was nothing, in my opinion, worth talking about that happened today on October 10th.
Oh.
So nothing happened today.
Well, my parents got married today. Happy anniversary. Thanks,
Wow.
October 10th.
Guess we're just going to have to edit that first part out.
I know. I was like trying to look at you and was like, oh, but thanks, October 10th. Without you, I wouldn't be here. My parents would have never been married. And
check out my watch. Just so you know, Shim just texted me a little something that's actually already in the show here.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Shim.
Shout out to Shim. But yeah, October 10th is the day is my parents' anniversary.
Happy wedding birthday, y'all.
Yeah.
Way to get married. Thanks for doing that. I really benefited from it.
I don't know how many years. They were born. They were married in
Well, you're
82.
Carry the ones. 100 years. It's a big one this year. It's a big anniversary.
I think it's 40 something.
Sure.
They definitely hit 35 way long ago. I feel like. Well, I don't know. Someone do the math. Math.
I'm going to say 41 because I know how old your brothers are.
Yeah, I would have said 42.
Sure. 42 because I know how old your brothers are.
Yeah, it's good.
Let's go with that. Yeah, you're probably right. Math. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
I'm so glad that we got to celebrate that today because that happened today.
Thanks, October 10th.
Thanks, your parents. Anyway, moving past that, hitting some stories. We will get to the Taylor Swift movie news, but I had some other movie news I want to talk to you about because it caught me by surprise. For the first time in a decade, that's 10 years, there have been no superhero films in the top 5 highest grossing movies of the year. So this year, 2025.
They tried with Superman.
Superman
and with
is
the new Avengers.
Superman is the highest up on the list, but it is only at number 7.
I do want to see that movie.
Me too. But that's the problem. I think a lot of people are like, I want to see that. But I'll just wait till it comes out on HBO Max in a month or so.
Then I'll watch it.
Here's what the list looks like, starting from 10, going down to 1 at about $500,000 at number 10, The Fantastic Four: First Steps. Granted, that came out kind of very recently.
Yeah.
One of the most recent ones. 9, Demon Slayer, which was a huge one. 8, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. We're getting close to the $600,000 mark here. F1, the movie, which I know very little about, is in the number 6 spot. Number 5 is a little movie called How to Train Your Dragon.
A live action. Love it.
Coming in at number 5 with $635 million. Number 4, Jurassic Park Rebirth. And by park, I mean world.
Yeah.
That's coming in at jumping from $630 million to a whopping $866 million.
Dang.
Huge jump there. Another large jump from 866 to 957 million goes to a Minecraft movie. Huge movie. Number 2, Lilo and Stitch at $1.03 billion.
Dang, I did not know that many people like Lilo and Stitch. I'm not one of those.
I think it just wasn't the right time for us growing up. Lilo and Stitch kind of missed me too. Plus, honestly, I just really dislike the attitude of Lilo and stuff like that. It's not the example I want. Number 1 is a movie called, I don't know if this is how you pronounce it, Nezatu.
Oh, this is with
I showed you the trailer last night. No, what? No, I showed you. It's an animated movie.
Oh, yeah, this isn't.
This is why I showed it to you last night.
Nosferatu?
No, that's the original vampire. Nosferatu. No, this is the one I showed you last night.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Animated movie. I couldn't exactly tell you what it's about, but it looks very fun. It's
about a little boy with superpowers.
Yeah, who's defending
his family, maybe
something,
his town. Who knows?
But for context, this is nuts that you and I
a superhero movie.
Kind of. It's a sequel. It's a sequel too. We've never heard of this movie. No. Also, we watched the trailer and it's like now in English, so I'm sure it's big in other parts of the world. Yeah. Lilo and Stitch at number 2. 1.03 billion. This movie is at 1.9 billion.
Dang.
It's almost double.
Dang.
What the number 2 movie was.
We should watch it.
That's insane.
Maybe.
I'd be down to watch it. I don't really care. Like, I wouldn't mind.
I'm surprised K-pop Demon Hunter's on there, but it didn't release in theaters.
They had a limited theatrical run. I think they brought in like 20 million, so it wouldn't even be close to this one. The lowest on top 10 is 520 million.
Yeah.
Speaking of movies, we talked about it a little bit earlier. I was like, why would Taylor Swift release, what were we calling it? Lyric videos to the album?
A watch party.
Is it just a shameless cash grab?
Probably, but also I enjoyed it.
Also, it made $33 million this weekend.
Yeah.
Just dwarfing The Rock's new movie, The Smashing Machine, which came in at a sad $6 million.
Sorry.
He even talked about it on social. He's like, I love this movie. We put our heart and soul into it. You can't control the box office, but I have no regrets about the movie. Shout out to Dwayne. Although it is showing
Dwayne.
Might not be the biggest I was going to say movie star, but not the biggest draw even to theaters. We already saw Taylor do the Eras Tour theatrical release, and now bringing in $33 million just by putting her album out with some Easter eggs or BTS shots. Why don't you tell me a little bit more about it, about your experience seeing it?
I enjoyed it. She started off by showing us where she dropped her music video before she dropped it on YouTube was in the theater. So you got to watch that, and then she spoke a little bit about each of the songs and kind of like the thought process behind what it was. And then you watched a lyric video of it, and then she would sprinkle in behind the scenes of the music video that you watched. And then at the end, she talked about Fate of Ophelia, which is that song, and then showed you the music video again. So you got to like really kind of take it in, hear all the things, see all the little Easter eggs and little things, and then watch it at the end. I enjoyed it. Plus you were around a bunch of Swifties who were singing and enjoying and having a good time, and that's always fun.
Good. I'm glad you liked it. It wasn't just a great week for Taylor, though. You mentioned she had some backlash from the album, but she also, I don't know if you know this, lost over 1 million Instagram followers this week. Apparently, and I watched it, I don't know. Apparently, she used some AI in one of her videos showing the album, or like showing a clip from the album. Here's the video if you want to take a look at it. It's like I don't even know how to describe it. It looks like an old kind of speakeasy bar, zooming in on like little teeny merry-go-round type things. And people are like, this is AI and we hate everything that's AI. No one's even confirmed that it's AI in this video, but she did lose 1 million Instagram followers because of it. But also, don't worry about her. She's still at like 281 million followers, so I don't think she's going to care. She made $33 million this weekend. I think we're good.
What part of this do you think is AI?
I honestly couldn't tell you, but the reality is AI is so freaking good now that it is at times impossible to know the difference.
Yeah. Why are people so upset that she used AI for that?
I think it's because she is a creative person in the creative space, and there's a general war against AI in the creative arts, in music, in acting for TV and film, all of that. Especially, I mean, I just was shown an app that will make you a song in 10 seconds based on what you say.
Yeah.
And it's really freaking good.
Yeah.
So I think it's backlash from fellow creatives.
Sure. I don't know. Everyone has something to complain about everyone. I was like, who even knows if there's AI in there? And also she just like put out her brand new music video that she incorporated all of her dancers from the Eras tour in.
I heard they're all AI dancers.
They're all AI dancers. They were all AI on the stages too.
Yeah, yeah.
But she incorporated all of her dancers in. She incorporated her band. It was all live. She baked her own bread. Like they built actual set pieces for this. Like huge. You haven't even seen it yet. But like they built big, beautiful set pieces for this and filmed this whole thing. So I don't know. I think people are so hot and cold. Like it just doesn't matter what one person does. Cause here she is, as someone who is creative, who can, again, build these massive sets. Like one was like a Viking ship, like as if you were going to see a play. You built a Viking ship and you had like the water too that like moves like that, as well as like a bunch of other stuff. But then like, they're like, oh, but using AI in this stupid video that is just a promotional video. But I'm like, but
hello.
I don't know. She did both. I mean, we don't even know if she did that, but like, I don't know. It's just people are so hot and cold because I'm like, I don't know. It's not just about her. You could put Beyonce there, put
anyone.
I'm not going to, Sabrina Carpenter or I didn't want to say, I was going to say Katy Perry. I was not bringing up Katy Perry again.
Why? Because you're her biggest fan.
No, shut it. I'm not. But you know what I mean? It could be anybody and anyone's going to have an issue with it. But at the same time, I don't know. I just think cancel culture is just such a thing.
It's not even cancel culture at this point. It's just rage culture, I think.
Yeah, it's like assumptions. Like one person can say something and they're like, oh my gosh, that's true.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're like, but is it?
Well, it cost her 1 million followers. I don't think she cares.
I don't think she cares.
No.
But it goes, sorry, I'm just going to say this because
You're
I know
good.
we're talking about her and so we're doing this, but it just goes to prove like even she was on Jimmy Fallon. And it was like five different headlines that involved Taylor Swift. Only one of them was true. But
is that why she went on there to like dispel some rumors?
No. It was just a game that he had, kind of thing, and there was a buzz or whatever. But like, it's like you can't trust everything that you read because you don't know. Because here she was like, no, that's false. I didn't do that. This one is true. This one's whatever. It's like they're gonna write stuff about everybody. And
it's true.
It's gonna happen to all of us.
I just hate that what you said is true, and that used to be all that was true. Like, you can't believe everything you hear, can't believe everything you read. But now it's literally like, you just can't believe anything you see either. Like, unless there's a person standing in front of you doing it. Like, these videos are getting too good.
Yeah, and if there's anything AI in that video that I just watched, it was the bubbles in the champagne.
Which, like, some people misplace the word AI.
For
when
like
they mean like
CGI.
I'm like computer graphics. Like our kid does it too. She's like, that's AI. I was like, no, we're watching a Harry Potter movie. It's not AI.
Yeah,
like, the troll is CGI. Like it's computer, like animators made that.
Yeah. But I think that people just don't know the difference too.
No.
So I'm not just talking about Taylor Swift. I'm just talking about in general. Like I do think that is true. And cancel culture is like so intense. And let's cancel the right people. There's one person I'd like to cancel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a whole other news story, and that's very political. But I don't know if you saw that thing of that guy. I couldn't even tell you who they are. I just saw it, but he was talking about the power of the president and how he said a word, and then he like stopped, and they chalked it up to technical difficulties. But the word that he said meant like all powerful.
Yeah, you're talking about Stephen Miller.
Yeah, who is who? What's his title? Show me how ignorant I am. I just don't care.
In the administration, he is the White House troll. I think he's troll. I think his title is troll.
Yeah.
Speaking of better things,
what is his title?
I don't know. He's been messing shit up for 10 years now.
Got it. I just wasn't sure. But anyways, that was the funniest video I've seen. Though he just stops talking. I was like, we can still see you moving. Like it's not technical difficulties.
Yeah,
but,
that was a big news story this week. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's high up on my list of least favorite people, as most malicious and vile people I've seen in that administration over this last decade.
Love it.
In better news, speaking of TV and film, I'm going to chalk this story up to Shim because she did just text me right now, and it happens to be the same thing. In Harry Potter TV news, have you seen John Lithgow as Dumbledore in the first images from the shoot? Well, I'm about to show you. Don't ask why. He's on a beach somewhere. I'm not sure.
Why is he on a beach?
Don't scroll too much because you're going to spoil your stories, but here's your photo.
He looks like the OG
The original Dumbledore.
Richard,
Stop! Don't scroll so much,
Sorry.
or else you. Hello.
Sorry. He looks like Richard. I can't remember his last name. Richard
I don't know. The first Dumbledore.
Gamble. Richard.
Sure.
Something. Yeah, but the first Dumbledore.
Gambone.
No. Michael.
Gambone.
That's the second guy.
Look, the first Dumbledore. We all know
His name
what
was
we're talking
Richard.
about. Look,
He
but
passed away, but that's what he looks like.
That is a beard on that man. That beard is like 3 feet long.
Yeah, I hope that he's great. Is he gonna have an accent? Because he has a weird way that he talks.
Hoping that he has a British accent.
I like that you spell Dumbledore as in Dumble Door.
Yeah. It's a door that looks all dumbly.
Yeah.
Yep. So we got pictures there. We that's
Proves that you listened to the books. You didn't read them.
Who has time to read
Me, I
Harry
read them all
Potter?
multiple times.
We also got our first look at the Dursleys preparing to hide out at sea. I'm wondering how much liberty they're taking in the story. If they're sticking to the books, or
They are.
Is this when they're trying to escape all the letters and they're
Yes.
going to the island? Then why is Dumbledore on the beach there?
I couldn't tell you that much.
See, that's what I'm saying.
But maybe it's a different scene.
Yeah, but where would Dumbledore be?
I can only think about
on
one
the
place that
beach?
he'd be on the beach, and it is nowhere now.
No, it's towards the end, right?
Yeah, so I just have to think about it. I don't
And we
know.
have a new look at Petunia Dursley.
Great. I
They
love
really,
it.
they
She's
really
blonde.
casted some real like attractive people
She's blonde,
to be.
though, which is
Do
interesting.
you remember how real the Dursley parents felt when you saw them? You're
Yeah.
like, these are just some normal ass
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Incredible actors. Don't
Yeah,
get me wrong.
yeah.
Insanely great actors. But I feel like we've really Americanized
Yeah.
them. We're like, let's get the hot ones. Even though I'm sure she might be American, might not. But it's a big shift. Anyway, that's all the Harry Potter news today. But that's not all the stuff about TV we have to talk about, because it's the 25th anniversary of the Gilmore Girls.
Yeah, it is. They're doing something at the Grove currently.
Right now?
They were this last weekend, which I knew about, forgot about, saw again, and was like, man.
There's a few different things there. I wonder if one of them was Lauren Graham getting her star on the Walk of
Hollywood Walk
Fame.
of Fame, yeah.
Did you see that? Do you see who was there with her? I don't
did.
know
Alexis
who these
Bledel
people
wasn't. Those are the showrunners.
Oh, well, I know that
That's
lady's
Kelly
her
Bishop.
mom in the show.
Yeah. And then you have the showrunners, the Palladino, Amy. and
Also,
Sharon Palladino.
Lindsay's looking great.
I know.
Looks amazing. You know who's not looking as good? Duke.
I know.
Is that his name?
Luke. Yeah.
Yeah. Some hard living for Luke.
Her name is Lauren, by the way. You said Lindsay, and I went, that's not right. Lauren Graham.
Lauren. Yeah, did I say Lindsay? It's definitely
Yeah.
Lauren.
Yeah, but yeah.
Shout out to Lauren's 25 years of hard work on the Gilmore Girls, only to be called Lindsay
I know. Gosh.
on some podcast.
I was wondering where Alexis was, though. I'm sure she's busy doing other stuff. But.
You know, they did say they had I don't know if you can call it a reunion, but the internet did. I think it was the Emmys.
Yeah.
They were at
they
the
built,
carpet
they
together.
built the porch
Built
of their house.
The porch.
When they presented an award, Alexis and Lauren, and they did it they like recreated the Oscars, built and recreated like their front porch of their house from Gilmore Girls.
Oh, really?
So they were
I only
standing
saw
on
some
the
red
front
carpet
porch.
photos.
No, yeah. Well, you didn't
Interesting.
watch. So.
No. I just brought it because I know you care about Gilmore
do.
Girls. I wasn't like watching the video of
Yeah,
it.
and in fact, Gilmore Girls will be on Hallmark Plus. That's where
Is
it
it
belongs
leaving
now.
Netflix? Or wherever it's housed
I don't know,
now?
but I'm
Because
pretty-
wasn't there a movie on Netflix that came out a couple
No,
years ago?
You had the 4 seasons.
Which was kind of a movie? Am I
It
crazy?
was 4 episodes,
And they were a movie length?
probably. You had winter, spring,
Someone's got to give me a movie.
summer, and fall. All you have to do is call. Okay, but I did hear that they are potentially making a documentary, a Gilmore Girls documentary, and I'm down. Down for that.
Yeah, I'm here for any documentary about just about anything.
Yeah, I'll make you watch that one. Don't worry.
I'm ready for some phone calls, by the way. There's a lot of MLM documentaries out.
Oh.
And there's a lot that I'd love to be interviewed for. I've never been a part of an MLM,
I'll be interviewed for him too.
but we have been on and
back.
backstage.
Yeah.
How did we know? On stage and backstage at a lot of these events, and
I'd love to talk about it.
got some stuff to say.
I'd love to talk about it.
Moving on, but still being in the world of screens. Nobody likes ads, Kel. And
No.
we've spent untold millions of dollars making sure that our precious eyes don't have to see a single commercial on any streamer that we have.
I mean, I wouldn't care to see commercials. Gives you a pee break. But
so does
tell
the
me more.
pause button.
True, but it's built in.
I don't have to make the choice. Should I pee or should I wait?
I just don't have an issue with commercials like other people do.
Yeah.
I don't. I do have an issue with ads while I'm playing my iPad games. If
Can we
could
fix
solve
that?
That'd be great.
Well, unfortunately, this quick little article has nothing to do with iPad games. But if you are unlike us and you have not paid the premium to get all of your ads off your streamers, but if you are like us, that you live in California, good news is that there is a new law that just banned noisy ads on Netflix, YouTube, and other streamers.
Thank goodness.
You ever do you remember
trying to
that?
sleep and it's like,
Dude, buy a Nissan.
You're like,
whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. Yeah, so if you've ever been, woken up from nodding off because you're listening to something at an appropriate level and then the ad comes on and it's like 10 times as loud, Gavin Newsom's like,
That's right.
not anymore.
Speaking of California,
Yeah, I've heard of it.
side note, but this is if you do live in California, make sure you get out and vote. There's only one thing to vote on.
It's not hard, y'all.
It's not that hard. Just fill in the right bubble, send it off. Let's go.
And the right bubble is yes. On, I don't know,
50.
On 50. I was going to say prop, but I don't think it's a prop. Is it? Maybe it is. It's
it
just
might be
50.
an amendment or a prop. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
a
temporary
temporary
jurisdictioning.
redistricting.
Yeah, there we go. Put that on the
That's
word
the
that
name.
I don't
We're not going to
understand.
use the real name. That's the name. Temporary redistricting.
There we go. Yes, do that before November.
Yes, make sure.
A couple things. I wanted to mention this. Don't need to dig in, but since you and I used to love Half Hour Happy Hour, this was the kind of thing that they would talk about. In fact, they did talk about it years ago.
All right.
So I wanted to throw it out there. I know you're not comfy cozy about driverless taxis and cars.
Driverless. I was like, what's that word?
Driverless.
Driverless.
So I know you won't be excited about this.
I am not excited about driverless cars.
But there are two companies right now that
Waymo.
not even. This is way mo beyond that.
Okay.
Flying taxis take flight in front of a U.S. crowd for the first time as two companies race to take on passengers. Look at that bad boy. That's
a helicopter.
It's more like a gigantic drone. It's not a helicopter. It has 4 turbines on it. 4
it's
blades.
a helicopter
6 blades.
with a different setup.
There's no world in which you get into this, right?
No.
Me either. It's not driverless. They didn't say it was driverless.
No.
But still, I'm not into it.
No.
But I did have to give it a shout out because of just the nature of it. I know
Helicopters, and you can call that a drone, whatever, seem more dangerous than planes. I mean, every documentary I've ever watched with a helicopter goes down.
it's a movie.
I said every documentary.
It's a documentary. I heard movie in my head. I just heard
but I'm
sometimes
just
I hear
saying.
what I want to hear.
Or it does. You have Kobe, rest in peace.
R.I.P. Should have never been on a helicopter.
No. You got those people with bigger the hair, closer to God.
I don't mind that one
Remember
as
them?
much,
And
but I think
yeah,
it was
know.
an
I'm just-
airplane. Tammy
was
Faye.
a helicopter.
Was it a helicopter?
Helicopter.
I thought it was a small plane.
You have those people from HR, not like
Human
your
resources?
HR, not human resources. High roller. His dad died from a helicopter.
He did?
Yeah.
Was he in the same one as Tammy?
No,
Didn't we
I
have
thought
this
maybe,
discussion?
but no. But I'm just saying, helicopters do not seem safe. You couldn't pay me enough money to. Well, you could pay me enough money to get in that.
Yeah.
But like,
You do it for $1 million Kia dollars, wouldn't you?
I would do it. Take the Kia off, and non-taxable.
Oh, walking out the door with $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd do it for a lot less than that.
No. But you
As
can't
long
buy a
as-
house for less than $1 million, babe.
That's true.
So it needs to be more.
Yeah, you hear that? Flying company of helicopters.
You have people. Simon Sinek talks about this, where you have people who are like at the forefront, and then people in the middle, and people at the end. When you talk about technology and stuff, you saw it with like the
early
iPhone,
adopters.
the early adopters. It's going to be the same thing with this. You have people that are early adopters that are excited about this, and as it gets more comfortable, then you have like the major masses of people that will then buy that.
Yeah, I just don't think this is going to catch on in our
But the
lifetime.
early adopters will be the ones who
They'll love
are
it.
like, yeah, I'll go and do that. You don't need to pay me anything.
Yeah.
So
I'm here for the driverless cars, etc. Way before the
I'm not.
flying taxis. One more story I want to talk about, just because it was
Sure.
important, and because we didn't talk
Sure.
about this happened today, where things like passings get mentioned. But Jane Goodall passed this week.
I did know that, and that was kind of a sad one.
She passed at the age of 91 years old. I can't imagine a world in which you're listening to the show and don't know who Jane Goodall was, because we all learned about her in school. She was a woman dedicated to studying chimpanzees.
Man, yeah, and she spent even more. I saw an interview. She was saying she spent even more time 90+% of the year traveling around advocating for
Oh yeah, huge
chimpanzees,
activist for
gorillas, chimps, apes, monkeys.
chimpanzees. I don't know where the line ends, but everything I read was chimpanzees. There's a great video that I think we've all seen of a rehabilitated chimpanzee that she released into the wild, and it turns around and runs back and gives her this huge hug and then runs into the forest. Very, very sweet.
Yeah.
Very special. What I thought was remarkable was no one knew until she passed this week at the age of 91 that she had recorded an interview for Netflix that was meant to be shown after she dies. Isn't that kind of cool?
Are we going to watch it? I'm so excited.
Right now. Get comfy.
I love stuff like this.
Me too. I can't wait to see it. It gives me vibes. Not quite. The Pee Wee Herman movie that I watched after he died gives me those vibes. Not in terms of content, but that feel. I just want to read you one little excerpt from
I'm here for it.
From the story I was reading.
Yeah.
It says this: in a lifetime studying the behavior of chimpanzees, Jane Goodall became something of an authority on the aggressiveness of alpha male adults. Now, in an interview released just days after her death, the famed primatologist reveals what she would do with Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and other human beings she saw as showing similar traits. Launch them on a one-way trip into space. The insight into Goodall's thinking comes from her Netflix documentary called Famous Last Words, recorded in March, and kept under wraps until her death this week at the age of 91.
Was she sick?
I didn't look into that. I guess I should have, but I don't know. 91.
I'm excited.
I mean, 91.
Famous Last Words, though. I'm excited.
I know. I think everybody should.
Let's start a series, Netflix.
That is really sad and a really great idea. It's a really great sad idea. Who would you put on that list? If I
could go back in time, I would have picked like Betty White.
I'm thinking now. William Shatner is in his 90s now.
Sure.
Dick Van Dyke is 99.
Yes, Dick Van Dyke, Julie Andrews, if you're going to go that way.
Sure.
Who's older and probably has just tons and tons of wisdom to give. I would put Goodman.
John Goodman? I don't think he's as old as you think he is.
No, but I would put him on the list.
How about like a Helen Mirren?
Yes.
Or anyone
I would have put
from,
a Maggie Smith on there. Just a couple.
I know. Oh, definitely Alan Rickman, even though he never sadly made it that long.
Yeah. Johnny Depp. I mean, I'm just thinking about people that I'd want to hear.
Now you're just talking about podcast interviews.
You're talking about like older.
This has to be released after they go.
Oprah Winfrey would be one.
Not that old, but okay.
But
yeah. And if you want to hear Oprah's thoughts on something, you could just go anywhere on the internet. I like the Jane Goodall one.
I would have done the Queen too, but the Queen passed.
Speaking of Jane Goodall, this would be high on my list and very similar. David Attenborough.
Yeah, David Attenborough. Is he still alive?
David Attenborough.
He's still alive, isn't he?
He is. He just put out, well, not just, maybe a year ago, he put out like My Life on Earth, kind of like the culmination.
He would be a great person for this. He's
if you don't know him, he's the narrator of so like Planet Earth and the ocean equivalent, Deep Blue or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Blue Planet, that's what it's called.
But he'd be great.
We can think about this all day. I'm trying to think about those who are getting older. Oh, Mel Brooks, I'd put on that list. He's in his 90s now. I'd love to hear his take on stuff.
Yeah.
But you know me, I'm a fan for saying it while you're live.
I would have done Len Goodman too, but he's
gone. I'm a fan of giving people their flowers before they go.
Yeah.
Because it's the only chance you get to.
But how great. I'm excited to watch it.
Me too. We'll check that out.
Yeah.
Now we're running long and late. Do you want to do unpopular opinions, or should we go? Should we watch the Jane Goodall?
Let's do some unpopular opinions, and then
all right,
just like 2 or 3.
Perfect. First one: making money off real estate is unethical.
No, I think that's a great idea. I've actually been wanting to talk to you about this.
Oh, I think it's.
We'll talk about it another time.
I think it's unethical. I think it's ridiculous. I think we're thinking about it differently. I think being a real estate agent in 2025 is a crappy way to make $10,000 to $60,000 off of someone buying a house.
I'm not talking about a real estate
That's
agent.
what
I'm talking about owning an Airbnb.
And every real estate agent that I've ever met, let me rephrase that.
I have a good idea.
Every real estate agent every person that's become a real estate agent that I went to high school with are always the people that you would never want to spend time with in high school. And now they're like, look at me with a big smile. I'll show you your next home and you can give me $50,000.
I'm not talking.
No, I don't want that from them.
I'm not talking about realtors. I'm talking about Airbnbs and making money off that way.
Totally different thing. Yes. Putting your money in assets rather than Cash. Totally. I saw what you sent.
Yeah.
It was just too cumbersome to get all the way
I know,
through.
but I think we should think about it. Anyway.
Let's do it. Next, everyone capable should sit on the floor every now and again.
Yeah.
No, dumbest thing ever.
That and tummy time. So you don't get that hump in your neck.
Is that what tummy time's for? To stretch your neck out? I hate being on the floor.
I don't mind it.
Never do I need to be on the floor.
Reminds me that I can get up off the floor. And
I could do it. I just don't want to sit
Show
on the
me.
floor.
I'm just kidding.
Right
Not
now?
Right after this podcast.
I think it's dumb. Speaking of dumb things, Halloween adults are equally as cringy and annoying as Disney adults. How did you know it was going there?
I knew. I don't feel like I can say anything to this, and this is why. I think that everyone, we could end on this one too.
Sure.
Unless you have another one. I think that everyone has to find something in life that brings you joy.
I agree.
For some people, it's Disneyland. They love Disneyland. That's their safe place. It's the thing that makes them feel happy. They love going there. They love the magic. They love the whimsy. For some people, it's Christmas. I love Christmas. I start decorating November 1st, and we have Christmas music going, and it is holiday season in our house. I love Christmas. So I cannot get mad at people that love Halloween.
Yeah.
And most of the time, these are people that had kind of a rougher upbringing.
Interesting.
Because they like the darker side, the darker things. And maybe that's too much to say rough upbringing, but you know what I mean?
I understand what you mean.
They're the goth kids in school. That's not a rough upbringing. They're just
Or a rough one.
a rough. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have said that. I don't mean that. But there's the goth kids in school that like, you know, they attach to that. They attach to the Halloween spirit and the darker side and all that stuff. And I love that for them. If that's what brings you joy and you're doing it in a way that isn't harming people, I love it. Go all out. You do you, babe. Mm-hmm. I will be a crazy Christmas person that will start buying. I've already bought Christmas presents.
It's October.
It's the first week of October, and I've already bought Christmas presents that will be wrapped under the tree on November 1st. And we've talked about, jokingly, setting up the Christmas tree now and getting some Halloween decorations to put on it, which I think is fun.
So we might be the cringy Halloween people then. We're not, though, because we don't go all out for Halloween.
I will mix it. Like I'm getting ready to, I haven't even told you this, but I'm getting ready to put up the Harry Potter floating lights in our hallway.
The candles?
Candles, because I'm like, that's kind of Halloween-y, but it's also Christmassy. It's both. So
can't wait.
That'll be this weekend.
Did we do that in prior years? Can I fit in the hallway with candles?
No, I think I may have done it over the
where the mugs used to be held from the ceiling.
Yes, that is where I did it.
Yeah, our place is weird. I agree. And I also think you can have your month. You can have your one holiday a year. Be crazy.
Yeah, live it.
I actually like it. I'm not going to lie. When we drive past the houses that have the gigantic skeletons and stuff.
That's not us.
No, that is not us. But I like seeing it.
Yeah.
We literally, on the way to the studio today, where we're like, I was like, we got to take Brooklyn by this one. She'll never believe it.
I would take her to that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
I think
so
it's fun.
Cringy?
No.
Maybe, but the secret to life is to be cringy.
Be cringe. Live your life. Don't be ashamed of what you like.
Yeah, just look at all the stuff Kellie likes. Or just listen and believe that it's there, because most people are just listening.
Anyway, that's our show.
That's a good way to wrap it up.
Yeah.
We've got a nice week coming up with at least one trip to a farmer's market that we're very excited about. That'll be cool. Birthday parties for kids. Lots of like real life being parents and families. Less being business professionals this week.
And that's okay. I'll be a business professional next week.
The rest of our lives, baby. But it is spooky season, and I hope you're getting ready for fall. It's our first pseudo cold day here, even though the high is 80, but it was
55 this morning.
Yeah.
And
so
raining, sprinkling.
It's getting lower. Kellie made her first soup of the season recently.
I did. Very neat chicken noodle soup.
Loving it.
Good.
So I hope your fall goes as well as ours is going. And if it's not, make a little change. Find a little joy for yourself. Be cringy. Enjoy the things you enjoy. Live out loud. Enjoy your life in all those things. Be a cringy Halloween person.
Yeah.
Because who cares? Who cares? Whatever you decide to do. I hope you spend most of your time hardly working.
Love you.
Mean it.
Bye.